it's that time again when we take a look into your future, remembering that anything anyone tells you, psychic, astrologer, doctor, teacher, can be changed. And it's where we give our power. We must learn that our power begins and ends within us. So let's come on and say your name and your age and your question, and we're going to get this started. By the way, the song is Let There Be Peace on Earth. The peace needs to begin with us. It starts with us. So we need to learn to be peaceful to bring peace into our lives. It's always important for you to understand you cannot receive anything that you don't have. You cannot receive love unless you love yourself. So everything begins and ends in us. So we need to be aware of that. First, I want to say hello to my beautiful Alicia. Alicia, there is going to be unplanned company on your doorstep within 30 days. Just be aware of that. Hello, Joy. There's my beautiful Joy in Texas. I am going to tell you some paperwork is going to frustrate the bejeebies out of you. Don't blow it out of proportion. It's going to be okay within 40 days. Also, insurance changes that are positive. I like that. Samantha, let's just be open about this. A phone call that is so long your ears going to sweat. The BS is knee deep. I just need you to be aware of it. I just need you not to blow it out of proportion. Just have fun with the phone call, but don't believe everything in it. And this is with someone you haven't talked to for years. I also want you to know that there is going to be someone who's going to ask you to get involved in a project. It's going to be more than you think it will be. So before you say yes, say no. Okay? I just love you, Joy. I'm so happy you're out there when we do this. I'm happy all of you are out there. This is almost like my family. This is also how I serve Christ. It's joyful for me. Samantha, uh, there is going to be a phone call that you're going to get alarming about an older male health issue. The whole thing's going to be okay. Put God there, it'll be fine. Also, Samantha, I do want you to know insurance changes that might frustrate the bejeebies out of you, but will be okay. Hello, my Katie. Katie, just between you and me, health issues that are temporary, health uh, health improvements that are permanent. So I just want you to know something's coming up, Katie. Don't blow it out of proportion. I got to tell you, when you're 83, you're going to be winning at bingo. So your luck's improving. Don't worry about it. Okay. Um, but a little bit of a health issue. I think it's always important to take natural vitamins and minerals. I feel it's important to drink more water. I feel it's important to take. I sell gummies on my website. I believe CBD is extremely good for you. But I think by doing all of that, what you're doing is, when you take these things, is building a thought form of love and support for yourself. Okay? For yourself. It's true, our body creates all the chemicals we need, but we don't have a brain that tells us we're worthy of being it. So we have to work on that. We're working on that too. All right, Christina. Christina, honey, there is going to be a box of treasures that you don't expect coming within 40 days. Just be alert to that. I like that. Also, Christina, I am going to tell you that there is going to be somebody telling you something they're worried about. And you and I both know that worry is an insult to God. So when they're talking about this and really going on with it a lot about it, you just need to say, you know what? I don't think I know. It's not a reality at all. Not a reality at all. So just be alert to that. Taylor, hello. Be falling together when it's meant to be soon. Is everything going to be coming together? I think you mean. Uh, I don't think what you think is coming together. I don't think it's really for your highest good. So I need you to be alert to that. God has your back, though, Taylor. So you can relax and breathe into it. I'd like your question to be more specific next time, but I do want you to know I do not feel what you're thinking about will be coming forward. I do also want you to know that you're going to be moving in your 26th year with love and lust. I'm also good about that. Bye bye. All right, we'll talk later. Keep listening, Taylor. Hello, Amanda. I am going to say somebody is going to be trying to get you to do something you don't want to do, and they're getting you to do it while you're in somebody else's kitchen, which is a room I don't visit at all, but you're going to be somebody else's kitchen. They're going to be talking about an event they want you to get involved with. It's going to be more than you think. You spread yourself too thin, so I want you to say no to that. Okay? Also, Amanda, a little bit of stress in your legs. Good shoes are important for you. Actually, shoes equal mental health. So buy all the darn shoes you want. I feel it's really good to support yourself with good shoes. Also, one other thing, numbers on a piece of paper aren't accurate. So if you work with numbers a lot, you can just say, my psychic said I have to look through them better. Hello, my dear Taylor. Turning, all right. Well, we already talked about you. 25 is such a good year for you. Darn, it's such a good year. All right, next we're having Sherry. Hello. How soon will your relationship change? It will be changed by this time next year. I almost feel it'll be changed before the end of the year. But here's the thing, it may not be the change you want. It will be the change that is best for you by the end of the year. Remember, God has our back. So, and it's funny, when we pray for something that we want and we don't get it, it's not because God denies us. God always says yes, but it's because our higher consciousness knows it's not what we really want. How many of us prayed for a relationship that didn't work out? I mean, you just have to trust that there's a divine plan. You're part of the plan. So I'm just going to tell you the relationship change is not till the fall, but I gotta tell you, when you're 62, it'll be a lasting, healthy relationship. So just be okay with that. Just play before that. I think sometimes we rent too much space in our minds for other people and not so much for ourselves. So just be alert to that. Okay, Julie, your loving retirement. Wonderful, wonderful. As you should. The George has been retired for over 20 years. Although he works for me, he handles my books, he handles my appointments. So I guess I can't say he's really retired, but he gave up the corporate job 20 years ago, gets to golf, gets to have fun, and that he deserves that. He really does deserve that. So just be aware of that. I do want you to know, Julie, that you will be taking a trip to the West, seeing people you haven't seen for years, that will be completely supportive. completely supportive for you. All right, there's my Kimberly. Hold on, Kimberly. Gotta do something here. All right, Kimberly. Oh, can't do it. Kimberly, there does seem to be financial improvement within 4 months. So just be aware of that. Also, unplanned company from the south on your doorstep, bringing you smiles and laughter. I feel great about that. All right, Debbie, thank you for saying I look lovely. Double, double to you, baby. I am going to tell you that there is going to be some kind of money that is going to be promised, not really there. Not really there. So I need you to be alert to that. Okay, Carrie. Am I making right choice with career and change? Well, you're going to doubt it for a while, but it's okay. We are divinely done, and every place we are is a place we're supposed to be and part of our learning and growth. I am going to tell you that change is going to make you feel a little strange for a while, about 6 months. Then you're going to grow into it. Then you're going to use it when you create your own business years down the road. So everything is part of the growth and the lesson for you. So the change is good. Trust your choice. Trust your choice. Okay. And also, when you think of something, if it doesn't feel good, then don't do it. Trust your feelings. Don't live by your feelings. Trust them and question them, but be aware of them. Okay? All right. Hello. Who are we talking to? Does 6 months, what does the next 6 months have in store with me? Who is this? Let me see. Jennifer. Thank you for sharing. I forgot to do my video today. Normally I send you out a video every day. Today's been a really screwed up day. George and I do this breathing exercise when I'm on the road. William Hoff, you might check it out. The breath is how we heal and stay healthy. He forgot to call me and do it, that little stinker. So I've been off course a little bit. I'm sorry about that. I didn't send out the things, but I will. I always send, if you share me, I send out a video that is supportive. And I also, are you ready? Besides sending out a video that is supportive, I also tell you something about what's coming up. I want you to know that the thing I do all the time is educate myself. We're learning every day. If we're not learning, if we're not trying something different, then something is wrong. Something is wrong. Oh, and today I had a new morning ritual that I'm going to start for 21 days. Did you know that when you do something for 21 days, it becomes a habit? Whenever you're trying to make a change, if you don't stick with it for 21 days, then it's not going to work. So give it 21 days. Hello, my beautiful Beth. Beth, I have you hiding money in your drawer by the end of the year. That sounds pretty cool. Just plan on that. Hello, Destiny. Wonderful to see you out there. Having a wonderful and blessed day. We all are, because you're out there. Destiny, I am going to say, watch where you're walking. It seems like there's going to be something you might trip on. Pick up your feet a little bit more. Actually, when I didn't pick up my feet, I broke a femur. So got to get those feet picked up a little bit more. All right, Cherise. Hello, my beautiful Cherise. I love that you say hello to everyone. I love that you share. I am going to tell you some paperwork that makes you think you owe money. You don't. I want you to relax with it. Don't blow it out of proportion. Okay? Don't blow it out of proportion. And then we're going to Holly. Hello, my beautiful Holly. Holly, I am going to tell you that there is going to be a new friends coming your way within 7 days, 70 days. You asked about the kids before. Please don't re-ask again. That just means you're not sure of it. You will have healthy babies. Just wanted you to tell. Did you come on email and ask? So, by the way, everyone can come on email and ask a free question. If you shared me, put it in the subject line and I will do it more. It's mediapsychic.com to ask a free question, not in front of everybody else. And pass the word. That's open to everyone. All right, Holly. Holly, so yes, children, loved and shared, always never get the videos. I don't know why you don't get the videos. Um, Unless it's your privacy thing on your privacy thing on your Facebook. Whatever names I get there, I send them videos. So and a little bit about their future. So I don't know why you're not getting them, but you might check your privacy settings on Facebook. By the way, are you my Facebook friend? If not, why not? If you are not my Twitter friend, if not, why not? If you're not my Instagram friend, if not, why not? I think the most important thing we can do every day is make someone else feel better. Um, the other day, I posted something from Wayne Dyer, who's a phenomenal author. Phenomenal author. Um, he wrote a book called Pulling Your Own Strings, which means being in charge of yourself, not letting other people pull your strings and make you a little wacko. But he says it's what we do for others that is really supportive for us. So I just want you to be aware of this. Now, the post today says Papio in Papio Pub and Papillion, but the post says, eat like you love yourself, move like you love yourself, speak like you love yourself, and act like you love yourself. Really, all of this is saying, love yourself. If you eat a piece of chocolate cake, don't get upset. You deserve it. You don't want to be on your deathbed and say, oh, my God, I wish I had that chocolate cake. So I need you to be okay with where you are, what you're doing, and you've got to love yourself if you want someone else to love you. So just be alert to that. The other thing I sent, and this is really a deep thought, I want you to listen to it. When another person makes you suffer, it is because he suffers deeply within himself, and his suffering is spilling over. He does not need punishment, he needs help. And that's the message he is saying. That's from a Buddhist monk. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. But what somebody says to you really has nothing to do with you. It has more to do with their needs and their problems. So be aware of that. Okay? Also, before we go any farther, I am going to tell you one thing that I tell all my clients. Where your thought goes, energy flows. So think on good. Think on happy. Okay? So let's work on that. All right, Rhonda. Rhonda, I don't. Having surgery tomorrow morning, is everything going to be okay? God is good and God is great. Yes, everything is going to be all great. I don't know if you know this. I'm a little clumsy. I broke my femur. I broke my shoulder. I broke my, clumsy. All in exotic places like New York and things like that. So I have a memory to carry with me. But every time I've had to go to a doctor or do something, I send the Spirit of Christ ahead of me. I bless the doctor to knowing the right decisions that are needed. So when something comes up that you're not in control of, bless the people who are in control. see him as being loved and cherished by God, and that will be supportive. The surgery is going to be good. You're actually going to feel better than you felt for years, Rhonda. So just be aware of that. Okay? Well, today there seems to be not as many, so we're just going to end this early because I've done all of you. Aren't you proud of that? Please pass the word about this. I love doing this. I'm honored to do this. And I will see you on Saturday at noon. God bless you. Remember, God is great. And remember, He's got your back. Bye bye.